Hello and welcome to video 2. I'm James Carley, and in this video we're going to show you exactly how our technology works. How we know when someone is in market, actively pursuing a purchase of what your company sells. Are you ready to get started? Let's begin. A popular buzzword going on right now in the marketing world is retargeting. Now, I'm pretty sure you're familiar with the concept of ads following you everywhere you go, but what we do differently is that we actually place a retargeting pixel not when someone is visiting a website, but what we do is we place a retargeting pixel during a transaction, specifically during a purchase. Now, the reason why this is important to note is because we're dropping a cookie during a transaction, which allows us to know that this is a real buyer. Now, this process allows us to accomplish two things. The first thing it allows us to accomplish is it allows us to eliminate bot fraud, right? All the fake clicks. That is a big problem going on right now in paid advertising, because we all know that bots or fake clicks don't buy things, right? Now, the second thing it allows us to accomplish is that the consumer during this transaction, during that purchase, passes back to us a unique identifier that we connect with the retargeting pixel. What's really cool about this identifier is how it allows you to track a person on a one-to-one level across 5 billion with a B URLs. Now, these are not websites. And when you gain that ability to start tracking on a people-based level, and you're tracking a specific person, you're able to know them by name because you have this identifier. Now, in most cases, that identifier, it starts off as an email or an address, but then you're able to append the rest of their full contact information, such as their name, their address, their cell phone number, their device IDs, all the way down to their demographics. Now, how cool is that? What's really cool to remember about this technology is, from a business perspective, is that you're able to take a completely anonymous person and turn them into a specific person that you know by name, that you know their full contact information. Now you're able to market to them on a one-to-one level, which is what we call people-based marketing. Now, on average, we're tracking anywhere between 100 to 125 million different people each and every month. Now, when I say we're tracking them, the things that we're reviewing is we're tracking their navigation behavior, what they're doing online, what websites they're visiting, their type of keyword searches that they're doing inside of like Google and Bing, and what kind of questions are they asking. We're looking at social media breakdowns, what platforms are they going on, what kind of content are they consuming, what type of campaign responses are they involved in, what kind of past transactions have they done, their mobile behavior, the type of devices they're using. We're collecting all kinds of data into our behavioral database. Now, just to give it and put it into perspective, we're collecting anywhere from 10 to 15 billion pieces of online behavior daily. And all this is possible today because of the Internet of Things and the thousands of devices nowadays that are connected to the internet with millions of sensors sending back anonymous data constantly. And all that behavior, or that real life action, so to speak, comes to us attached to one of the unique identifiers, which is either by their name, their address, their phone number, their cell phone, their devices, what have you. And we're collecting all of that behavior and adding it to our behavioral database. All this data that we're collecting allows us, and really it helps us better identify that golden 3% of your marketplace that's ready to buy right now, who are actively pursuing a purchase based on their online behaviors. And we're collecting all that data and putting it inside of our behavioral database so we can better target those needles inside of your market and separate them from the haystack. Because we want to be able to provide your business with the highest and the closest profit opportunities in your market in real time. And what makes this even cooler is how we take our behavioral database and we build out a chronological path to purchase for what your ideal customer looks like. So in other words, all this data that we're collecting, we're creating a custom conversion profile for what your buyers look like in your market and in real time. So in English, all the steps that they take pre-purchase, we're able to log it and to categorize it so we can better target in the market leads for your business. Now, in addition to all of that, what we're doing, simply put, is that we're just using all of this data to help us better predict, using machine learning, who's in market and which one of those prospects that are in market match that pre-purchase behavioral profile. And again, the behaviors that we're looking at to allow us to make a decision are URL navigation, their keyword search, what content are they consuming, what transactions have they done, what campaign responses have they been a part of, what social behaviors do they have. From there, the second thing that allows us to predict who exactly is in a market is that we have a piece of code or a smart pixel that we install onto our client's website. Now, this smart pixel, it enables us to match back who visits their website without an opt-in, okay? And it'll convert that anonymous visitor into an in-funnel lead. A in-funnel lead is a prospect who is actively pursuing a purchase of what you sell, but now they're actually inside your sales funnel. They're actually inside your conversion funnel that's on your website or your landing page. And the cool part is now they're considering on buying from you. And typically our software, we can match back anywhere from 10 to 30% of website visitors that come to you outside of our in-market lists. Now, if you're driving traffic from our in-market leads list, we're able to match back 100% of the traffic driven. And as technology continues to advance, in all honesty, it's not going anywhere, and this is going to become more and more important as time goes by. Soon, all businesses will be competing on data to win sales. And this is the main reason that we're buying tons of data on a daily basis to help us better predict who's in market using a lead scoring process that we call closed loop analysis. Now, this is an internal process that we use to better help us get perpetual feedback on how our in-market leads are performing. Are they accurate? Are they behaving the right way? Are they clicking? Are they visiting? Are they buying in a way that in the market leads should be doing? Now, all this data that we're getting, we feed right back into our system, and because of machine learning, the system gets smarter and the path to purchase for your ideal market gets better. From there, every update to the path to purchase inside of our algorithm, it only gets better. It only gets smarter because there's no emotion. There's only strictly empirical data. So without getting into the deep weed of things, and I just really wanted you to understand the technology and the power behind in the market leads. Simply put, we're just using deterministic data to target a real person. And we're going to drop a retargeting pixel during a transaction or a site visitor so we can build out a conversion profile of what your market's prospects look like pre-purchase. Now, making a prediction isn't enough. You still need a closed loop analysis process to better lead score each and every in-market lead to ensure that that quality and that targeting accuracy on the front end is going forward. Because that is the only way you're going to be able to get those high click-through rates and lower that first ad click cost and really get that cost per lead down to a price that's affordable and realistic for your market. In the next video, I'm going to show you why every business needs in-market leads. If you have any questions or you want to schedule a meeting, please don't hesitate. Just reach out via our online calendar or just give me a call. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching.